Hi, YouTube. Kirsten, Langston, author and intuitive here, Miss Third Eye Champagne herself. So, a lot of you probably saw that yesterday I did a live stream for collective members and patrons about the whole Trump situation. I am gifting, about 20 minutes of that to you. It is heavily censored because I have to censor myself on YouTube. If you want to see the whole thing, it's an hour and 45 minutes long. It is ad-free, it is uncensored, and we cover everything from the RNC, what's going on with Trump, what he's thinking, what his family's thinking, what Melania is thinking, what's going on with the perpetrator's family, what's going to be happening with MAGA, Biden's safety, Kamala's safety, all of that. We go into all of that, and we do talk about what's coming up next with the election. So it's very in-depth, it's very, very detailed. And I was really on my game yesterday, so it's I'm very happy with the accuracy. It is up at Patreon, and it is up at thirdeye-champagne.com. That's $11 a month. And for that, you will not only get that recording, you get all of the 600 videos that I have in the archives. You will get the blog. You will be with us for the rest of the month. So you will get all of the member and patron exclusive live streams. We are going to be live again this Thursday. So if you want to see the whole thing, that's where you're going to see it. But please enjoy this 20 minutes that I am giving to you. Hi, Champagne. My breast and I welcome you. Welcome to Sunday Brunch. It's been, I want to say about 4 years since we've had a Sunday brunch. So we have newbies. We have new people. We have some newbies. We have some old bees and some newbies. So we have a lot of people that haven't been with us for a very long time. And I saw that you all signed up. So I want to welcome you back. I want to say thank you. And I want to say I hope you stick around. We have a lot of newbies here also. So thank you very, very much for signing up. And thank you very much for supporting me. And I hope you stick around. Here's the reason we do Zoom. So for all you guys that don't know. I was, just regular streams, right? Using YouTube, you stream through StreamYard, blah, 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 blah. A lot of these streams were private, just for members and patrons only. And this goes back years. And YouTube started taking the videos down without telling me. And they've disappeared forever. So, yes, I have them, now. I started backing things up, but they were taking them down. They were putting strikes on my channel. Listen. YouTube does not like me personally. I realize that as a Scorpio, maybe I take things too personally, but I'm telling you, they don't like me. So whenever I do something that is, they can go after, they will. Which is why I use Zoom now, because I don't have to censor myself. I can use, but they actually got me for having naked people on the cards. They were like, "You're featuring naked people. There's a strike." I almost got my whole channel taken down. So that's why I do Zoom. I know some people find it, not as convenient. We can still chat here. So if you don't know how to chat, there's a little button down at the bottom of your screen that says chat. You just click that. You can jump on and chat. I do not have to censor myself. The one drawback with this one is it takes longer. The video file is bigger. So once the Zoom is done, you cannot watch it. It's not like watching a live stream. When the Zoom is done, the Zoom is done. I do record them, and then I put them up on the websites. They just take a little bit longer to get up. So this will be up by the evening time. Listen, we're going to be live again on Thursday, just for members and patrons only. So you guys are in for a treat. Double lives this week. If you haven't checked out the Biden, age video, that is up. If you just joined, that is up. I've got a video coming out with Andre this week, although it might seem sort of irrelevant now since, it's all about not Trump getting shot. So let's jump into it. Do you love this mug? Let's get into it. I want to do a really quick clearing. So I just want to clear myself and everybody that is watching or will watch. Just move the energy around. And I just learned a new little trick. Thank you. I just learned a new little trick. I forget where I picked this one up. But if you're ever watching a reader or you're getting a reading, if you imagine your energy going up to the sun and then being cleansed and coming down to the reader, and the reader's energy going up to the sun and then coming down, it kind of gets rid of weird energies, and you're not going to get spammed by, nasty shit. Now, I mean, I feel like as a reader, for me, it works very well. I don't know as a viewer or a client how well it works, but there it is. Also, while I've got you, I'm just going to let you know, yes, I'm still open for email readings, $34. They are on sale, 34 convictions, $34 email readings. Email me to get one. Yes, I do have readings open, so if you want to grab one of those, go for it. And now, the Trump shooting. So, okay, this is wild to me. And let me tell you, I have to preface this by saying with Alec Baldwin. So I was watching day 2 of the Alec Baldwin trial, and I was like, this guy's going to get off. He's out of here. He's not going to jail. I've got nothing's going to happen to him. And I did not get a chance because of my own lawsuit. I didn't get a chance. You know what I mean? This isn't one of those. It feels more to me like irritates me because I nailed it. And he walked. He totally walked. I am on point. My psychic shit is on point. So let me tell you what's going to happen. Like, he knew he wasn't going to get away with it. Fully suicidal. A lot of people are asking if it was staged. It was not staged. It was not staged. Absolutely, and I can clock this it was shooter absolutely really legitimate. Well. Absolutely legitimate. I'm going to go straight into 100%. Him. No, I'm not channeling him. I'm not talking to him. He's very recently passed over. And, 100%. Legit. In my experience, this was not staged. It was not Trump. Didn't stage this. Somebody around Trump didn't. This was absolutely legitimate. This kid had a bone to pick. He's just a kid. But also, he's like, a baby. He's 20 years old. He feels incredibly manic. Like, he geared himself up for this. Like, this was like, so okay. Feels like there was a screw loose. Meth and how they get like super strength. It feels like that. This wasn't like the motivation. Honestly, right now, it just feels like I'm a fuck. This wasn't like I'm gonna get him. Like I'm saving the country, but I'm in my right mind. I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper, but that's for sure. There's a screw loose here. Energetically, that's what I'm getting. Because they're showing me the brain is all, and then I'm getting like it's showing me like weird. Almost feels to me like he really. Okay, so you had a screw loose. What else? Like, it would be great if I killed. I don't know that he was the primary target. Like, I get the feeling. I mean, I think the Trump stuff, like I'm here to assess. I'll dance. But right now, I get the feeling that it's more. The motivation was more like it doesn't feel like that. It feels like I'm going to make a mess. I do think that Trump was a target, but I don't think it was the. Again, I'm not feeling this motivation. Like, I have to save the world from this terrible man. Did he feel misled? No. Let me dig deeper on this guy. What's his name again? Thomas something? Why do they have to give him 3 names? If you've shot, you get 3 names. What's his name? Can you guys remind me? I'm blanking out. He almost feels like a zombie. Oh, this is crazy. It's like he was on autopilot. Like, I'm gonna do this, I can't be stopped kind of a thing. But it's almost like he turned something on in his brain, and it's like, I'm gonna do it. I do not feel he has any true animosity towards Donald Trump. I don't feel that it was personal towards Trump. I don't. I mean, he may have wanted to kill him. I think he kind of did. But it more to me feels like I'm gonna make a mess. Digging deeper. It almost feels pointless to me. I'm not getting the sense that he wanted to make a political statement. You know what I mean? I'm not getting this. I'm not getting the sense, I want to make a political statement. I'm trying to save the world. I'm trying to save America from fascism. This guy screwed me over. I don't get that. I don't get revenge from him. I get mania. I get this weird zombie thing, like something clicked in his brain. I wonder about maybe schizophrenia. I mean, it hits when they're this age. You know what I mean? Like, when people get to this age, they're like, normal. Oops, I'm schizophrenic. I wonder about that because it feels like something clicked on in his mind, and it was just like, I'm this way now. And it feels almost zombie-like to me. It's like, I'm this way now. I do this now. All geeked up too. Oh, just like, I'm going to do this. He's pumping himself up. Heart's racing. I mean, this was not done by a calm person. This wasn't calm, cool, collected, let me get a kill. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't. He may have been aiming for a kill. Again, I don't get revenge on Trump, though. I don't get this. It more feels to me like I want to make a mess. I mean, he did want to, but I don't feel that there's a lot of emotion there. And it doesn't feel like ego. It doesn't feel like I'm going to go down in history as the guy that Trump. Doesn't feel like any of that. See, I can't say any of this on YouTube. They would be on my ass so quick. So this is why we're on Zoom. Um, I do not get this bit of ego here in a way. Like I'm going to be the guy, that Mark David Chapman. Like I'm going to be the guy. And I also feel like this kid was radicalized in general. Just in general. The shit that he was immersing himself in was normalizing a lot of stuff. Like it was just normalizing shit like this. Like he wasn't the type that like I tortured first. Like it no. It's like it is, and I feel like the parents are shocked. Like the parents were in La La Land. The parents had no idea what was going on with this kid. He seemed as normal as he always had to them. But I also get the sense that he was like, it feels to me like a school. Again, like I want to take some people out, but it also feels to me like these people are scum. Like he wanted to take out Trumpers. It's. I wonder about him being harassed online by Trumpers. Or even harassed in real life, but I wonder about harassment. Even though he was a registered Republican and all of that, I wonder about, they said he was bullied in high school. I wonder if he was bullied by kid Trumpers. I wonder um, if he was bullied, in the last couple of years by adult Trumpers. Um, but there's something I keep digging. Um, I got to get under the prevailing energies, which is it's just mania and like this zombie thing. It still doesn't feel personal to Trump though. But I do wonder about Trumpers. I wonder about this kid being surrounded by Trumpers. I wonder about this kid. Again, like he may have been like, I'm one of you, and they're like, the fuck you are. Because it feels more to me like it's I want to take these again. It's like a mass shooting. It's not just Trump. He wasn't just aiming for Trump. I think that he would have been super juiced to take this guy out. He wasn't in his right mind. I mean, he was not in his right mind. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, no, not Rick. I mean, kind of, sort of wanted fame, but not really. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Like he was like almost like yeah, he wanted to join MAGA or he didn't, and he was like, hey everybody, let's look at how crazy Trump is, even though I'm Republican, and they were like, it like there's it feels like revenge on these people, not specifically on Trump. Trump, I think, got rolled into it. Um, but it's almost it I don't think they're gonna find much as far as I've written this manifesto. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna get much there. And oh god, you guys, it's almost like he was like he couldn't distinguish from reality, which again I go back to schizophrenia because it's almost like he was in a video game. Like he knew he was gonna die. He knew. But it didn't mean anything to him. So this is a crazy thing too. It's like I'm not getting this thought like I want to kill and things I cannot say on YouTube. I don't get that. I it's just like yeah, it's like a video game. It's like yeah, but then he didn't have a reality. He wasn't living. Y'all, this child. I say child. He's 20, but child to me, not living in reality. Hands down not, because he comes through very clear. I can read him very easily, and it's very much like he didn't, yeah, I'm gonna die. It was like, yeah, like you died in the game. Like he has the brain just shifted. I mean, just totally shifted. Totally shifted. So yeah, attempt, yes, but it also feels to me again like he wanted like as much people as I can, as many people as I can. Um, Nothing was real to him. Also, I get this sense of like depression, like nothing can penetrate. Totally dissociated, yeah, completely. Completely. Um, I think too many video games, too many violent video games. I sound like Tipper. But I do because to me it's like he was like, this is not real. Like he just wasn't all there. He just wasn't like he couldn't distinguish between reality and fantasy anymore. Um, and I think he kind of wanted to be a badass. It's like, oh, I'm going to show those people. I mean, it's a very typical, like it's the typical mindset. I'm not sensing anything like I got to get Donald Trump. I don't see it there. I mean, it's like it's there kind of like, yeah, they're going to know my name because I'm going to be the one that. It would. It was directed at Trumpers though, specifically, because I'm looking like would have been anybody? Would he have been like, I'll take out Biden, I'll take out something? No, 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 no. It was specific with Trumpers. I know a lot of people think that it was conspiracy, and actually, honestly, when I first saw it, because none of the people behind Trump seem to be, and now I just know because they're stupid, but none of them seem to be running or frightened or moving. They were just like, oh, oh, and then and I was like, okay, so it was like firecrackers or something. Like it wasn't real, you know. Um, Not quite Manchurian Candidate, Susan. No, not in the sense that someone has hypnotized the child. I think he just went off the deep end. Dude, this is an absolute mix of like total incompetence. People thought they were safe. So like even law enforcement, look at the cards for law enforcement. They're like, all is fabulous. These are not like, what do I want for law enforcement? I want the emperor. I want maybe a knight or two. Maybe some wands, maybe some swords. But I don't want this. This is going to perpetuate. Trump is here in his own cards. It's going to perpetuate the MAGA delusions. I mean, it is like these people, it's going to push that. So I want to let's look at Trumpy himself and kind of see where he is.